Good morning everybody. We are out of the office today and we're doing a little video today on how to learn how to foil. How to tow foil behind a boat is definitely the best way to learn how to foil. And I got my buddy Romy here. He's got a jet ski, so I'm super stoked. He's taking me out in return for the favor. We'll have my foil gear here and we're learning a little bit to get him started, because this winter he wants to go tow foil, and so do I. He's got a ski, I don't. I have a foil and he doesn't. So perfect match here. Let's talk about the setup real fast. All right, so for the foiling we're using a 75 liter board here. That should float Romy. He's just about the same weight like I am. I'm 75 kilos, he's 80. So that should float him perfectly. We put the mast all the way to the back. That's important. We have the mast all the way to the back to take as much lift out of the setup as we can. And then I'm using the 1500 here. That is going to be very stable with a low speed takeoff, with a low takeoff speed. That I think is also very important. So we don't need to drive fast, we drive slow and we have a low and stable flight. That's the plan here. The stabilizer is probably not the best. I have a chopped version here, and that's just because the one I have, but I think it should be okay. So 72 centimeter mast, 75 liter board, and we're gonna go out and try this out and see how these first flights are working, and give you guys some tips. If you have a boat or a ski or something that can tow you, this is definitely the best way in learning how to foil. All right, so let's try this out. I'm gonna do one first for demonstration purposes. I kind of haven't done this really like that ever, because we kind of learned how to foil in the waves, but that should be good. That should be really easy. As I said, we're using a 1550 here. That 1550 Armstrong should be plenty lift, so we don't need to go fast, and we get lift right away. The goal is to do a knee start, and then this way, yeah, because it's nice and stable, so we can kneel on this thing and then get into drop knee. That's the goal, get into drop knee and then get up, stand. And then also for the driver in the beginning, just drive very slow so that the foil doesn't give a lift right away. So we're kind of idling along, and then just a tad faster, and then the thing should come out of the water right away. All right, give it a little talk, not much, just so I have the tension on the rope for increased stability. Now I'm on my knees. I feel stable. You can increase the speed a little bit. And the bubbly water behind the ski can make things very problematic, guys. Very turbulent. So we'll get out of the bubbly water, then stand up. Now you're standing and I'm just coming out. See that low speed? See how low that speed was? And I'm already up. Now I can pump a little. Even if the board sinks, it still floats me. I give a little toss and up I am. See you guys? See how that works? So it's pretty easy to learn. Stay out of the bubbly water and float along. The board is nice and stable. If you bounce into the water, the board comes right back up. And I got a nice little go. I see how it goes. And now, of course, we're teaching Romy how to do it. So I'm just gonna pump this thing away. See how long, little pumper session, sink in. So super easy. Now let's see how we can teach Romy to do exactly the same thing. right, it's not as easy as it always seems, but we're gonna get him up. We're gonna get him up for sure. Front foot right away. Drive that front foot into the ground.
Okay. So you just once you stop and it's off, just lean forward.
Yeah, and you will see the whole tension releases and it just flies away.
Okay.
Because it's like riding a bike, you guys. It's hard really to explain how to go about it, because you kind of have to just feel it. When the board comes out of the water, you kind of need to just feel it, and it is hard. It's really hard to explain, but the main part is you keep your front foot waved. And hang on a second here. All right, kneeling start. But I'll go a little bit on the other side. I'll stand up, you can gas it. A little faster. And the thing just comes out of the water. A little faster. And once you're up, it is so easy. It's nice and stable. And I have my weight. It's all on this foot. Of course, now I wish I had a wave to pull into or something where we could easy catch some bumps. And we can go like this forever. All right, we're definitely about 20 tries in. Romy's making progress. I'm appreciating the rear mirrors on this thing. But yeah, keeping that nose down, guys. Keeping that nose down. And here he comes up. Standing. We're increasing speed a little. Should be coming out of the water here. There we go. Maintain speed. All right, back at the warehouse. Quick conclusion here, Romy. So first was fun, yeah, it's cool.
Super
so
fun.
first tryout here. Let's do it on this side. First tryout. What was the most difficult part?
Just getting that front foot in the right place and getting it so the nose stays flat so it doesn't go deep down or goes flying out. That's probably the biggest challenge.
Yeah. Okay. So there you have it. Yeah. So the weight distribution of your legs is really, it's the hardest. Yeah, because the board wants to come up. You got to keep it down. If you put it down too much, you put your nose in. I saw you doing that a couple of times. Cool. Well, maybe we'll do it some more time, and then hopefully sometime this winter we see you guys out in the waves. All right. Mahalos.